Hey folks, welcome to the Mid-Ohio Rock Show. I'm Tommy Barnes with the Fox Rock Network. Glad to have you guys out. And tonight, we're hanging out at Joe's Lounge on Labor Road on the east side of Mansfield. A really cool venue. We got all kinds of bands going to be out here this evening, including Lush. Got some special guests here from out of town, maybe Puerto Rico, maybe Los Angeles, not really sure. But this is a band called Mindcrime. They are a tribute to Queensrÿche. And I got to tell you guys, I guess for me personally, slides back to about 1990. Empire comes back, some of the most powerful rock and roll I can envision. We got right Tim, on. Mark, and John hanging out with us tonight. Tim,
from DeMarco Productions.
Great. Hey, thanks for coming out this evening.
Sure.
Talk about maybe for you. I know Queensryche's been around since, gosh, what about 1981, something like that? Starting on the West Coast out in Washington.
Exactly.
When did you get hooked?
I got hooked when they came out with the Rage for Order album, and I was living in Norfolk, Virginia, and I heard that one of the guys on the bass was playing that. I had never heard him before, and the minute I heard it, I was like, wow, this is different, you know, progressive and different.
Cool. What about you, Mark?
Actually, it wasn't until Tim got a hold of me to join up with the band. I was never into the 80s metal or that type of style. I was more classic rock, but these guys turned me on to it. I went over and checked them out and said I was in for sure. And
after the next thing you know, you're on the Mid-Ohio Rock Show.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Cool music, yeah.
You know, talk about the classic rock background then. I mean, classic rock, obviously, a lot of power, especially if you're a drummer, double bass in it, whatever. But like I say, with Queensrÿche, man, it was like opera on steroids in a crazy kind of way, like I guess Genesis was back in the early 70s when Gabriel was with them, but just with today's technology.
Right. Yeah, I'd say it's a good analysis, yeah.
Operation Mindcrime, where did it take you when that thing came out? I mean, that album was just this crazy story about this dude, and all I know is just kind of this unreal narrative, I guess, of an album.
Mm-hmm. Nikki, the character you're talking about?
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Very powerful. I mean, they're making a very big, although they will never claim that, they're making a huge political statement with that album. I think that probably the best way it was put was when they asked the band themselves that, and they said, "There's nothing in there that's real. It's all fiction, isn't it?"
Theater of the mind.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, folks, I tell you one thing that we want to do right now is maybe check out a little bit of music of these guys live. An amazing band. They're called Mindcrime. Check them out right now on the Mid-Ohio Rock Show.
We're going to take you back to a little Rage. And all you people, wow! Walking together.
Inside of the city,
You guys just getting into town, man. I know you got an amazing show coming up in Mansfield at Planet Rock, an awesome place that has grown into a great rock and roll venue. So I'm sure you're pretty excited to do that show coming up here.
Sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely love playing for Mansfield.
Well, basically what you're getting with this band that I hooked up with to represent is a full-blown Mindcrime concert experience with bringing a light show and the whole works. It's be a really good one to come out and see.
When you talk about it like that, are you talking first song to last song on the album, doing the whole album in its
we do.
entirety?
We try to do the
Entirety,
Mindcrime
Oh, sweet.
entirety.
They tear it up. It's the difference between a tribute band and a concert tribute is a tribute band is a bar band that decides to play all whatever, Tom Petty, or a concert tribute. It's got to recreate the concert experience of the band that they're portraying, and these guys bring it on, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? The main thing for me personally is I don't need to see it. I just need to hear it.
Right.
You know, I guess for me, maybe Tim, I don't know about you as a singer and thinking about the lyrics itself, but I know some people gravitate towards lyrics. I kind of just go towards whatever the beat is. I don't know if that makes much sense, you know?
I think that with Queensryche, you probably got both sides there. You've got your people that will listen for the music, and then you've got those that will listen for the lyrics. But I think the true fan of Queensryche really listens to both, because their music is very deep. They call it a thinking man's music, and for a reason.
Hard thing about Queensryche is having a singer that can nail it too, man. You guys,
Oh, yeah.
you guys got, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's
Jeff's
a hell of a singer.
Anyway, these guys, I tell you what, just got back into town, and it sounds to me like no rest for the weary. Just kind of came off Thanksgiving here, a show in Mansfield, but sounds like you're going to be doing Cleveland.
Yeah, we got a tour set up for the band.
Yeah,
Right.
tell us about it.
Tim?
Go ahead, Mark. I think he knows better than I do.
Well, the ninth
Here,
was,
let me look inside here.
the ninth was in Mansfield at Planet Rock. We
Yeah.
already talked
Yeah,
about
Planet
that.
Rock's coming up real shortly.
Then the following night would be Columbus at Slapsy Maxie's.
Oh, cool place. Yeah, yeah.
And then we're headed to Cleveland. It's at Beachland Ballroom, which is
Good venue, yeah.
January 7th. And then the following weekend will be what, Erie? PA?
Pittsburgh and then Erie
Pittsburgh at the Hideaway, and then Erie.
at
Sherlock's,
Sherlock's place. Yeah.
The 13th
So there'll be
and
some
14th.
good shows coming up.
And we've
yeah.
got some booking agents working on a tour of Florida for the winter. We'll get that little break in there.
Take our vacation and
Yeah.
have a little fun.
Yeah. And
You got to tour out of state, man, and go on a long road. Florida sounds like pretty sweet.
You know, when you look at the last couple of years, I've got some great friends here in Mansfield. The Ronnie Hugheses of the world with Stranglehold. There's another Journey tribute band called Departure. You look at the other ones up in Cleveland, Dreams Unwind, the AC/DCs. Pretty big trend nowadays, isn't it?
What we're doing with Sweet Sister Mary is we're holding auditions in each city that we go into, and they meet us there for sound check and that, and we run through it, make sure it's going to, be able to pull it off for the evening, and got a lot of response from it, a lot of great singers.
All right.
Just pull somebody in from each city to get the crowd involved.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Gives them an opportunity to showcase their talent, and be a part of the show for the night.
How many are you able to get up on stage? Because I think there's times you see different bands. Some of our favorite rock bands have brought choirs and stuff like that up. Is that kind of what you're talking about in a case like that, or just an individual?
No, from the album Operation Mindcrime, the girl that played
Mary.
that, Pamela Moore, that played Sweet Sister Mary. And obviously, you know, she was a key part of that storytelling in that album.
Well, he was torn between two different loyalties, loyalty between the underground and loyalty to her, I guess, essentially, right?
Absolutely, right.
That just got really deep all of a sudden.
It is.
Starting to sound like a book report.
Back to your sister. Tell us more about her.
My
Gets
sister.
involved.
Yeah, your sweet sister,
Sweet
Mary?
sister. My sweet sister Mary, yeah. Yeah, you know,
Wait a
it's,
minute, you guys need a beer break?
yeah, let's
Everybody
take a
just
beer break.
swallow real quick. Hold on. No, it sounds like a pretty cool concept, though. just finding all that amazing talent. And as we've known for so long here around Mansfield and just Ohio in general, an amazing amount of talent. All the years I've been in radio, it just astounds me, from the guys that I met 25 years ago that are still playing, like the cats out there rehearsing
Still
right now.
plugging
All
away.
right, yeah. Yeah, there's a amazing amount of talent out there, and that's why we've opened the doors for the Sweet Sister Mary part.
What were the main years of Queensrÿche when they hit their Mindcrime album and stuff? That was what?
The band started up in Bellevue, Washington, which is a suburb of Seattle, in '81. Basically started up as a tribute themselves. They were covering Iron Maiden for the most part.
Okay.
And they picked up Jeff Tate as a singer. He really wasn't interested in it, the metal thing. That wasn't his forte. He's more of an operatic singer. They asked him to come in and do some demo work with them, and really weren't going to do anything else beyond that. He went in the studio with them. They did the demo work. They shopped the album around and ended up selling 30,000 copies of it on an independent label. And of course, EMI took notice and said, "Hey, we want to sign you." And Jeff became part of the band once he saw that contract. And they're still together. They still tour.
They just released an album not too long ago.
Yeah, they did.
too.
Well, the other thing that's cool about Mindcrime is there's the Queensrÿche. There's a lot of really awesome classic rock tribute bands, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, AC/DC, everybody like that.
Right.
But there's not too many in the next generation or the next 10 or 15 years.
No,
where people are pulling off a great tribute like that. Well, as far as Queensrÿche, that's pretty intricate music too, where not everybody's going to play that either.
Right. It's progressive music. That in itself, you've got to know what you're playing in order to
Right.
play it. But yeah, not everybody's doing Queensrÿche. There's only a couple of us doing it.
Nationwide, yeah.
Right.
That'll be a great show.
And we picked that specifically for that reason. You've got a million tributes to AC/DC, a million tributes to Led Zeppelin, and
Well, I hope Mansfield's ready for a full-blown Queensrÿche concert, because that's what you're going to get.
It's going to be taking off and going down at Planet Rock on 4th Street in Mansfield, so make sure you check it out. We got Mindcrime joining us tonight on the Mid-Ohio Rock Show, live from Joe's Lounge on Labor Road in Mansfield. I'm Tommy. We'll catch up with you later.
We're going to take it back to a little rage. And all you people, wow! Walking in shadow.
Smiling next to you, inside the
Ladies and gentlemen, we will not be using this.
Ding!